Good afternoon all. First of all, I want to thank for some of the, may I say, excellent comments and discussion from all three people who addressed this audience. Actually, the ambassador mentioned many things, but I will use the opportunity from the position of mayor, but also from someone who really took part in this process this long period of time. So I'm really glad that current government speed up the process in Montenegro, because for a long period of time we had fatigue in the process of EU integration. Microphone. Oh, sorry. I will repeat, because I find this as the most important, as someone who is taking part in politics and in the European Union processes long period of time. I need to mention that actually I'm really glad that current government speed up the process of EU integration, accession process. And of course, we had a long-standing fatigue in Montenegro for decades. So I will use the opportunity to address that this type of optimism which show up in last few months. I'm really honored to hear that in the EU Commission and the Parliament there is also the optimism and really working together, joint efforts probably will produce good results very soon. Looking forward for June, and we are expecting a positive report on internal benchmarks, and of course you mentioned 23 and 24 chapters are the crucial. So I fully agree with you, and I'm sure that you follow how new processes and excellent work of Special Prosecutor's Office and the Police Directorate produced new cases in the field of organized crime and corruption, especially I'm sure that you are aware, and I need to address that part of that are people who were in last decades in the position of the decision makers or prosecutors, part of the security sector or something like that. So it's probably show how it was, where was actually the problem for this fatigue and in the process of fight against organized crime and corruption. So coming to the local issues, I fully agree with most of the things which our honorable colleague, distinguished colleague Darko mentioned. But where I see potentials, I am mayor of the capital. I was appointed a year ago, and actually the plan is to, in Podgorica, to work hard and to get probably as much as is possible grants and funds from EU through the EU projects. Some of the priorities, I'm sure that are part of the EU agenda. That's actually our priorities: green agenda, digital transformation, but also many other issues related to the environment, to the local infrastructure building, to the other issues which are really needed. And you, Ms. Van den Bogart, mentioned that we have beautiful country. I'm really honored that as a mayor of Podgorica, I can be decision maker for this. This is actually the most populated city in Montenegro. It's almost 30% of the citizens live there, and so I'm aware how many needs how many actually needs is necessary to be improved in Podgorica, in addition to achieve standards like it's in European Union countries. Recently we became a part of Eurocities network. I was taking part in Urban Summit, which was held in Brussels in last June. So always open to work together with the colleagues from other capitals and cities of European Union countries. So in addition to jointly work probably international projects as part of the agenda to improve services and possibilities, and of course the capacities of the capital of Podgorica. So I would just briefly mention something what you all of you mentioned as a precondition for all other processes. It's fundamentals. So working deeply in that sense from local to the government level together with the EU Commission, I'm sure that we can somewhere in the future. I'm always for, as a professor, I'm always for merit-based system, not to get something what you don't deserve. So I'm sure that now this current government is really part of the pay. I will just renew its pace in these processes, as you, Ms. van den Bogart, mentioned, and I'm sure that this government is really renewing this pace and support, of course, awareness and really type of positive signs are at this moment recognized as something what we really long time needed in our country. And finally, fully agree, no more elections, because all elections, I stay on the position of mayor even if we had changes in a political party which I belong to, it's Movement Europe Now. I decided to be here just in addition to save the stability of the on the governance in the city, because I'm sure that saving the stability, political stability in our country is now must, at least for a year or 2 years, or as long as it's necessary, just that we can implement good projects and to improve capacities for EU integration and of course for the well-being in our country. So, I'm here open to for all your questions and comments. Thank you.